Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands.
Hello everybody, I'm just checking that I'm live. And then I'll post a tweet, which I'm tweeting out now. Seems we are good. We appear to be good. Yes, we are good. So hello everybody and welcome to the stream. If you notice that I'm not playing any music in the background for you guys to hear, it's because I want to actually listen to my own music tonight. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just, if I have a lot of quiet moments, I'll like just cut them out or speed them up and put some music over them or something. I don't know. But I want to listen to my own music and I still want to post this to YouTube because this is a celebration. So if you guys didn't know, today I submitted the first part of chapter 1 or scroll 1 of my new web series, Akuma no Akikata. Run the name through Google Translate if you want to know what it means, but I'll say it anyways. It's basically demon way of life is basically what it translates to. Ikikata. Ikikata was actually something I was using in fan fiction for, what was it, TMNT? Yeah, it was TMNT. And that's where it came from, and I had TMNT Ikikata. And then I was like, I didn't end up going through with the fan fiction, so I was like, I like that name, so I kept it, and then I was coming up with this, and I was like, yeah, I think I want to call it that, so it's Akikata. Welcome! So, what I'm here to celebrate is finally releasing that comic, because, oh my god, I've been thinking about that comic for a while now, and actually getting it out there is awesome. But now into the second part. I've been looking through a bunch of old art of my first web comic that I started releasing, and I fucking hate it! Look at this! Ah! Let me find a good one. Like, oh, this shit was ugly. So, cause it's so ugly, my brain was like, we're gonna redraw everything, and because, like, the chapters I wanted to redraw are also the chapters that I did in the wrong frame size. They're in a totally different frame size from the series as I do it now. So I was like pixel size, I mean, whatever. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna spend a couple months. I'm gonna update a chapter every month. So April's chapter is gonna be chapter 1. And then I might get chapter 1 done. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done. Because I start work next week! Yay! Any of you who didn't notice, I was put off work for a bit because I was getting a new job. The start date was supposed to be this week, but it got put off. Actually, no, it was the week before. My start date got put off because of Corona. But I guess, I don't know what it is. They didn't really explain it to me, but I got an email today and she's like, hey, can you start on the 20th? I'm like, yeah, I can start on the 20th. So, I started on the 20th! I'm gonna get more information as the week goes on, but I'm pretty excited about that, so hopefully I'll be able to get this done. I probably will. So, this is kind of one of the announcements I was going to be making, is that I'm updating a lot of my old comic art. So nothing new will be posted for a while, even though I did finish the first the first release pages for the next chapter. I'm gonna leave that for a bit and try to read ahead and just kind of get these chapters things done. Also, I'm here to announce the upload schedule for Akuma no Akikata. I'm going for every month 10 pages go up. So this month the 10 pages are already up, and then the next 10 pages will be up next month, and then throughout there. And the scrolls are going to be either 20 or 30 pages. Always. It's either going to be 20 or it's going to be 30. So, and I'll always put a little doodle thing at the end that's like scroll, one, end kind of thing. So you know when the scroll has ended. And anyone's wondering why I'm calling it scrolls, it's because that got influence from Inuyasha. And if you remember from Inuyasha, that's actually something in the episodes. It'd be called like scroll. And because I'm a nerd, and that series is all about my nerddom. Like that whole thing is literally just my nerddom. I'm going to do it. Now these ones, I'm just going to put the lines and that symbol at the top of the line, and then the images, and then everything else is going to be typed up. So, yeah. And then this, I found this, and it looks kind of cute. It's a dancing thing, and I'm not too sure how I'm going to draw this with, but I might get to it this stream. So, now that my announcements are done, I'm getting to drawing, bitches. Ah, shit. Getting back into my artist groove, and also, I messed up. I did so many oopsies in these early ones. Where I'm just I just need to update it. Trying to remember where all the marks I put on there. Someone liked my tweet. Sweet.
Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become loud and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom,
Also, why the fuck did I put that bunches there? Like, ugh. So much cringe in this art!
My power, my pleasure, my pain, baby.
To me, I love that one condition that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is it healthy, baby? Did you know that when it snows,
my eyes become a large and the light?
No one can get mad at me for doing karaoke. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, my light hits the gloom on the way. So much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Now won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a large and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can feel you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Yes, I can pay you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. There she is.
Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the
This was never the way I planned, not my intention. I got so brave, drink in hand, lost
like, yeah, she totally wears bell-bottom jeans.
It felt so right. Don't mean I'm in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Us girls, we are so magical.
There she
Soft skin,
is.
red lips, so kissable. Hard to resist, so touchable. Too good to deny it.
I ain't no big deal.
Let's innocent. I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong. It felt so right. Don't mean I'm in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Hello, everybody. My name's Mark Black. Welcome back to the news.
Makes me so happy that on Spotify I can just find shit like Markiplier remixes and just listen to them and no one can question me. Fabulous! Oh, birds are
I didn't even beat her with sexuality tokens. Oh, I'm done. I didn't even need to do anymore. That's how good I am. Ding dong, ding dong. Here comes my ding dong. I didn't even beat her with sexuality tokens. Oh, I'm done. I didn't even need to do anymore.
That's how good I am. Bitch!
Ding dong, ding dong. Here comes my ding dong.
Bitch, I'm a fabulous. Bitch, fab. Oh, bitch, I'm fabulous. We are number one. We are number one. Here's a little lesson in trickery. This is going down in history. If you wanna be a villain number one, you have to chase a superhero on the run. Just follow my nose and sneak about. Be careful not to make a sound. Shh. You know what's so funny is that I actually used to watch Ladies Town when I was a kid. And like, oddly enough, I didn't watch any of the episodes with the meme songs. I missed all of them. But I knew the character and I was like, I know these people. I watched this show. And I thought the puppet people looked fucking creepy. That was a legit thought I had when I was a kid. I was like, the puppet people in this are fucking creepy looking. Because they were! They were too human looking. It was like, Uncanny Valley shit. Give me fuzzy felt animals and people with multiple skin tones when you give me puppets. Don't give me one that looks like a creepy fucking doll that's moving and talking and so creepy looking.
Stand absolutely still. Don't touch them. No, no, no. We are number one.
Oh my god. One thing I kind of want to do, just to date myself in a weird way, is, do you guys remember growing up and, like, in the middle of your cartoons you hear this? Don't you put it in your mouth, don't you put it in your mouth, don't you stuff it in your face, don't you stuff it in your face. Remember that shit? I remember watching that on TV. I'd be, like, in the middle of, like, watching cartoons or something, and then the next thing I knew, I'd just hear this, and I'm like, what are you talking about? At least it wasn't like in America where Pee Wee Herman's like, this is crack cocaine. And Mario's yelling at him like, kids, don't do drugs or you go straight to hell. Ours was just kind of creepy. There's another one that was like these mice being like talking each other away from activating a mousetrap that had cheese on it. They're like, oh, come on. Don't activate that. That's how you die. And I was like, well, yeah. These are the smartest mice I've ever seen. God. Ah! Fucking up the order.
She was a girl, can I make it any more obvious? He was a punk, she did ballet. What more can I say? He wanted her, she'd never tell.
Oh my god, now I'm listening to like nostalgic songs. Who remembers being like the punk kids that like wore those like cloth glove fucking things? And like the fingerless like gloves made out of lace and shit. That was fucking me! And listened to Avril Lavigne and thought we were totally metal. That was a legit phase of my life. Like, eventually my stepmom threw all of mine out because she's like, this is just gross. And I'm like, I washed them! She's like, they're nasty. And I'm like, hey. Then I stopped wearing them and then I just started wearing rings. And last couple years, I outgrew and lost most of my steel rings, so that's gonna be something I'm gonna start collecting again, is getting rings for my middle fingers. You know why? One, getting punched with fucking rings on hurts. Number two, when I flip you off, you're getting a good view of my ring. Also, like, debating getting, like, a lip ring, because there's no way in hell I could get a nose ring considering how bad my sinus area is. I'm like, yeah, that's a good way to get myself an injury. So I'm just never gonna get my nose pierced. But my lip, I'm like, maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm probably not gonna do it. Now we rock each other's world. See that stage after the show, singing the song we wrote about a girl he used to know. I'll be backstage after the show. I'll be at the studio singing the song we wrote about a girl he used to know. Here he is. Also, one thing I find kind of interesting is that no one has yet to get a joke that I put into this series, Into the Shadows. No one's fucking gotten it yet. So this time, since I'm redrawing that page, I'm gonna try to make the joke more subtle, but more in your face, because my subtlety did not work. But basically, I have a character that is a big, fat gay man who turns into a bear. He's a legit bear! Oh god, I fucking love him. He's my big Italian gay man and I adore him. He also wears his hair like a fucking greaser. Like it's all like slicked back and shit. I had two different looks for him. Originally he was just gonna be a big, fat, like stereotypical with a giant like mustache and stuff. And I was like, no. And I was like, I'm gonna give him slicked back fucking hair. And then I'm going to give him like a nice fucking goatee. Big fucking chops. And make him the hairiest motherfucker. Fucking love him. He was one of my favorite characters to do designing work for, because I was like, I want to make this gay fucking bitch, and I want him to be fabulous, and I want him just to scream, hello, we're here and we're queer. Sorry if I offended anyone who doesn't like the use of queer. I just like that, like, I don't even know what that's from, but I remember hearing it all the time when I was a kid, and I used to say it when I was like in high school. I'd be like, we're here and we're queer, we're here and we're queer. My other thing is the, oh my god, what was it? It was some television show where it was like, let's go lesbians! Just this fucking man running down the streets with a bunch of fucking lesbians. And you know, goals! I want to be able to go around and go, let's go lesbians! And have a horde of lesbians with me. And I'm a lesbian! That's gonna be great! Hollywood Ray, make and pray, what's the cost of we play? Cause we haven't had fun at other people's expenses. Chucked in his dance, just a minor offense. It's not a concern, I guess I never learned. I'm sick of being told to wait my turn. There.
Let you know when. Don't count on me, I'll do it again. Don't count on me, it's the point you're missing. Don't count on me,
'Cause I'm not listening. Also, yes, he's fucking wearing a white beater and fucking jeans. The whole idea with some of my shadow characters in this is that they're supposed to wear like outfits that are kind of out of style and just like not something most people would be wearing. Like the jeans came from some different person, and the wife beater probably came from some like old fucking alcoholic. And they just find them in the trash can or in the garbage, and they take them. He makes it work! The only character I'm like, put this man in the wife beater. I don't know why, it just makes him look good. I wrote this when I still thought I was fucking hetero. And I was like, I'm totally straight. And now I'm like, oh, naive little me, you were never straight. You were gay from the day you were born. You were just a romantic, and that's the only romance that gets shown to young girls is straight shit. So you're like, well, I guess I'm a romantic, so I guess I must be straight. No, I was not straight. I was just gay and not knowing what to do. For the longest time, like, I knew what gay people were, but I didn't know the word. For the longest time, like, it wasn't until like 7th grade. Because when I heard the word gay, I watched the Flintstones as a child, and when I was a child, I would ask my family, what does gay mean? And they told me happy, which was the meaning in the show. In the theme song, that is the meaning of gay back in those days. So for a long time, like, people were like, they're, like, we were getting talked to because someone was getting called gay, and they wanted to put a stop to it. And she's like, okay, now someone's going around calling people gay. Now, do you know what gay means? And I went, happy. And she just looked at me and went, what? And I'm like, yeah, like from the Flintstones theme song. She's like, okay, that's not what they're meaning it when they say it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I would have went for a lot of years just being like, someone called me gay, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking peachy, what about it? That's why if anyone ever calls me gay, like, that is my first thing to go to, is like, oh my god, you're gay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking happy, isn't that great? Double entendre meanings. Like, if someone told me, like, when I was a kid, like, if there were gay people around where I lived and someone had introduced me to a gay person when I was a child, I know for a fucking fact, my only response would have been, wow, you're happy. And then if it was explained to me, I would have went, that just means you're double happy. God have blessed anyone who had to deal with young me, because I was a fucking mess of a child. Here I was just going like, you guys are gay, and that just means you're fucking happy. Great. That's what I'm telling my kids. I'm gonna tell them gay has two meanings, and when they ask me, I'm gonna be like, well, it can mean that you love a man loves a man, or a woman loves a woman. And they're like, oh, what's the other meaning? I'm like, happy. That's what I'm telling anyone. Because that sounds like a lot better world to live in, is where people are told that gay just means happy, and that it also has another meaning, that it could mean that you love someone of the same gender. That's the world I want to live in! Also, yes, I'm a lesbian who wants to be a mother. Fight me. I want to adopt, because there are tons of kids who are born and have fucking assholes as parents. Get set into a system and don't ever get that parental love. And straight people, like, Jesus fucking Christ, just, you don't always have to make your own babies. Apparently it's fun, I don't know. Why don't you make some children that are already alive and in trouble happy and make them your kid? Like, come on! Why is the world like this? I'm a very optimistic person, if you guys haven't noticed. Like, God bless the poor fucker who gets stuck with me. Because I'm just that eternal little fucking optimist. Oh my god. My nose! Ah. Welcome to its spring and my nose hates me. Part 782. Okay.
I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause you were all yellow. I drew a line for you. Oh,
There's
what a
fucking
thing to do.
brown ass shoes.
And it was all yellow.
My earlier designs literally had them wearing like rubber boots. I was like, that's too kiddish. They can probably find some old like brown ass sneakers.
Skin and bones turn to something beautiful. And you, for you I bleed myself dry. For you I bleed myself dry.
Yeah, the nice new boots. One actually, I'm gonna reveal this because it's kind of an odd detail that got totally cut out. Was that originally I was going to have her mother be a curator at a museum, like at the Museum of Natural History. But she's not that anymore. Not even fucking close. I've turned her mother into a badass. And I have no regrets. But the reason was I was originally going to have her share something with me, which is an odd characteristic that I still don't know how I developed this fear, but I have a fear of stuffed dead things. And if you don't know what that means, I am afraid of taxidermy. Taxidermy freaks me the f out. Like, I see taxidermy and my blood pressure rises. I don't know why. When I was a kid, we went to this, what was it? Natural conservationist thing. And they had a tour where you could see all these taxidermied animals. And I took one step, screamed, and ran. And my teachers could never convince me to go inside. They're like, come on, it's not that scary. And I'm like, nope. Like, they could get me inside for the lectures, and even then, I was, like, on fucking edge the entire time. Like, one time, we went up to, they had a second floor, and I literally had to make sure I didn't look left or right. We're dissecting owl pellets. And I was so scared to look left or right because there was stuffed birds around me. I went to a museum near my home with my nephew, and we were getting to the bottom of the staircase. And at the bottom of the staircase, they had a stuffed fucking owl. Taxidermy owl. And I was dealing with the taxidermies, like, seagulls. I was like, they're just seagulls. I've dealt with dead seagulls. It's okay. And then I saw that thing, and I screamed and ran up those fucking stairs. My nephew's like, Auntie! And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm scared of taxidermy. And, like, one thing that we originally, like, all of our other band trips before my grade, we always had this New York trip, and they always went to the Museum of Natural History. And, like, I was like, oh, that's gonna be so cool, it's gonna be so cool. And then I remember they have, like, an entire room that's just full of fucking taxidermy. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to survive that room. Like, I still want to go to the Museum of Natural History. I just know that that is, like, the one room I cannot fucking go into. Or if I do, I'm gonna close my eyes and someone has to lead me. Because I have a major fear of taxidermy. Which makes no sense. Like, when the fuck did I see taxidermy and decide, this is the thing I'm gonna be scared of? Because the first time I saw it was, like, in that museum, natural conservationist thing as a kid. Like, I don't know where this came from. I'm just kind of curious. Does anyone else have a fear of taxidermy? I'm a redneck. That's really hard. Like, one time, me and my friend, one of my former friends, we were going up to their cabin. They had a stuffed duck. And I literally give it looks, and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I fucking hate taxidermy. And she's like, what do you mean you hate taxidermy? I'm like, I have a phobia of taxidermy. She's like, what do you think the duck's gonna do? I'm like, I don't fucking know. All I know is that in my brain it's going zombie duck.
Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by
I think it's because they're like alive, but not really.
so slowly.
Like, if you ever been to like an open casket funeral, and like you look at the body and you're just like, ugh. That's like times 1,000 is exactly what happens when I see taxidermy. I scream like a little bitch. Like, there are a few things, like jump scares get me, like they get my heart going, but most horror things don't get me anymore. But taxidermy, ugh, it gets me every time. I used to be scared of a lot of things. Like, I could not watch Ghostbusters when I was a kid. Funny thing is that I could watch Men in Black. I couldn't watch Ghostbusters. But now, as an adult, I look back at this shit and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, why was I scared? Like, there was no need of me being afraid. But I was just like, I'm afraid. One thing my family will never get is, like, they know I love anime and, like, obsess over Japanese things and cartoons. So my family was convinced for the longest time that that is the only music I listen to is, like, anime openings and cartoon songs. And I was like, oh god, sis, look at my playlist. And I showed her my playlist and she's like, okay, yeah, I take that back. You listen to a lot of shit. And I'm like, I do have the anime openings and shit, but I also have, like, 90s hits from the 60s, random French songs. I listen to, like, YouTube singer stuff, and listen to music from good movies and shows, and music that I listened to on the radio when I was a kid. Like, I got everything from, like, Black Eyed Peas, Hey Y'all, to Bamir Bestushane. And la série du soleil.
what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware.
I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be was falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Time to be what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Time to be what you want me to
I'm getting rid of the fedora pretty much.
Hey baby, won't you look my way? I can be your new addiction. Hey baby, what you gotta say? All you're giving me is fiction. I'm a sorry sucker and this happens all the time. I find out that everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks. It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. And then she made my lips hurt. I could hear the chit chat. Take me to your love shack. Mama's always got a backtrack when everybody talks back. Hey honey, you could be my drug, you could be my new prescription. Too much could be an overdose. All this trash talk make me itchy. Oh my shit. Everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks too much. It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. And then she made my lips hurt. I could hear the chit chat. Take me to your love shack. Mama's always got a backtrack when everybody talks back. Never thought I'd live to see the day when everybody's words got in the way.
This shit.
Hey sugar, show me all your love. All you're giving me is friction. Hey sugar, what you gotta say? It started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her. And then she made my lips hurt.
snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, here I stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. When I rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Talking away, though I don't know what to say, I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me,
Take on me, take me. Be gone and under your
so needless to say.
Here's another little secret. This character is based off of, if you guys watched 2003's Team Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's a character called Agent. Is it Bishop? I think it might be Bishop. Something like that. It's after like a pawn, a chess piece. And he is part of the Earth Protection Agency, the EPA. Instead of Environmental Protection Agency, it's the Earth Protection Agency, and he fights against aliens because he was abducted from, I believe it was supposed to be the Civil War? Yeah. And it made him fucking immortal. And this character was born in, it was a soldier in the American Revolution.
Oh, things that you say, is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. You're shying away. Well, I'll be coming for you anyway.
Although a lot of other details are completely different. He's not nearly as insane. Like the one from TNT is not nearly as insane as this fucker. This guy is batshit. There are tons of things I made into this character. Like, later arcs with him is the reason why I am like, no, my shit is for 18 plus. Because I wrote this guy and he's fucked up. Like, he is fucked in the head. A lot of stuff he does later on is the reason why I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be an 18 plus character. Cause he's a fucking piece of fucking work. And I'm not changing him because, well, it suits him way too fucking well. Like, he is, he's fucking insane, and I love writing him. And that you must go other places. He's a fucked character. I love writing fucking crazy people. Like, this, a big theme in this is fucking insanity and like how you can make someone fucked in the head. And this guy, he's a pro at being fucked in the head. Oh my god. Like, one of the fucked up things I'm gonna say is that, like, before he does any of the shit that's, like, the main reason why a lot of the main cast fucking hates his guts, he murdered an 8-year-old child that he was trying to marry. And let's just leave it there. He's like, I want to marry this child. In an argument, accidentally murdered her. while plotting to murder her family. And then was like, oh shit. And then revived and then like was like, no, I'm still gonna marry her. He's fucked. One thing about this character that I still find interesting is, like, in my analysis of him, is that, like, he's just a fucking piece of work. Like, he's a fucking creep. Like, in every sense of the fucking word, he is a creep. And he uses the power that he's gotten over his life to fuck people up.
Hey, turn off whatever tune's on and listen to this new song. It's Blue Zephos, the Yogscast, the Goon Squad. Whatever name you want to call us, fine, let's move on and clarify a few things to avoid confusion. No need for PayPal, vouchers or a coupon. You can see us free of charge like a neutron. We won't blow the roof off, but we'll put a roof on. Both obsessed with little cubes, and I'm not talking croutons. So get your shoes shone to a sheen, put your feet up on the futon and us up on the screen. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole, digging a hole. I'm down ball and I'm kicking a flow. Kicky, kicky flow, kicking a flow. I'll introduce the duo to the newest YouTube viewers. Zephos is Lewis and Simon's who honeydew it. You'll lose all kinds of funny fluids, flatulation, blood, sweat, tears.
Also, these two fuckers are like best friends. This guy is also a piece of work.
Someone wanna see your hips, thighs, and your fanny shaking. Rihanna's nothing in comparison to Granny Bacon. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging
Like, he's fucked up, but he's kind of more of the stereotypical fucked up.
You're logged on to the Yog Pod with more devout followers than the God Squad. To seldom if ever been such a realm of dimension.
Like, he's the kind of guy that's like, ooh, yeah, after killing someone.
As well to mention the fact that we've got more links than a Zelda convention. You can tell there's attention, but it probably isn't sexual. So any innuendo there's ineffectual. But mention Jaffa cakes, and Simon practically masticates. His dream meal's a stack of them upon a massive plate. I've even seen him eat a Jaffa cake flavoured pasta bake. And after 8 even more instead of after 8. I wonder where exactly does he keep them all stashed away? The number crunching is too massive to extrapolate. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole, digging a hole. I'm down ball and I'm kicking a flow. Kicky, kicky flow, kicking a flow. And ball rapping on behalf of the Yogscast. Swinging harder than my diamond axe when I'm chopping logs fast. I'm unsurpassed when it comes to rap with bombast. So turn up the volume knob and increase the contrast. At long last, here's a rapper that's a gaming geek. Entertaining people with amazing speed. The bigger the bunch, the bigger the swing, the bigger the punch. I pick up a thing off the floor and start mining ore. Double time rap, but a bit of Minecraft. Hope won't jang to the mine out. Take a hit of my track to the ear canal. You'd be like bleeding out. 1, 2, get a hear me now? Oi, funny dude, does it ring a bell? It's been years since it is about. Like this shit is about my ears referral. Many men want to make a rap track better than me, but they never will. Cause it's evidently they lack the skill.
Oh my god. This man is a fucking asswipe. But that's one thing, like, when I created this series, I wanted the villains to be so fucking, like, all the villains that stay villains are fucking, like, there is, like, I know a lot of people, like, and I like it sometimes, is, like, villains that you're like, oh, you can totally see, like, where villainy was the thing that they came to. Like, it's almost kind of like, it's understandable how they became villains. These fuckers, no, these guys are just, these are the, like, born evil fuckers. the guys, like, no matter if their parents left them, if they did shit, they were gonna be fucking evil in some way, no matter what. Like, these guys are the fuckers. Like, no matter what, they were gonna be evil in some way. Tomorrow. Oh my god, my nose. Like, when I'm redrawing a lot of this stuff, like, I'm adding hints into things that are supposed to go on later on. Like, this is supposed to be a hint for later on. Because I don't explicitly say it until later chapters that's already been released. But Amy's fucking mother is, like, runs, like, the shadow equivalent of, like, a fucking mafia group. Like, she is a bad bitch. Like, you don't fuck with this woman. Like, she will fucking erase you in an instant if she doesn't like you. She's just like, oh, hello, peons. One other thing is that, like, she's also, like, she had Amy when she was, if I remember correctly, I have it as her being 17 when she was born and 16 when she got pregnant. So she's a teen mama, and she is a fucking beast of a woman. Anyone's wondering why? My mother, not with me, but with one of my siblings, was a teen mother. So I have mad props respect for like young mothers. I'm like, yep, mad props. So that's where she came from. That idea is just like, it came from literally because my mother was a teen mom, and I'm like, that's kind of fucking badass when you think about it. Because my mom did well for all her kids. Like, my sister has a great shit-paying job, and like my mom got a career and shit. She wasn't like one of those like teen moms that's like drug addict shit and stuff. And like, no, she had a kid and she got her shit together and was like, yep, I have a kid. She's a badass mama. And she's also, like, her parents were extremely, like, strict to her. So when she had a kid, like, they were like, bye. So she's very much the opposite with her child. That's another thing my mother went through that is odd when I tell people. Like, my grandfather literally, like, kicked my mother out of the family for a while. I was like, yeah, I can't believe you had a kid. Although, he warmed up eventually. And then he became my awesome grandpa, but still, like, that was a legit thing. Her family was like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? So when it comes to her daughter, she's like very much like, this is my child. She's a mama bear. But she's also like that embarrassing mom that's like, oh my god, yeah, go do all your things, my child. Even though, like, it may not be the best thing, she's just like, I don't want to be that fucking mom. She doesn't want to be like her parents, so she's like, yeah, I'm gonna let my child have a lot of freedom. It may not be the best idea, but it's her kind of thing. A lot of like weird things that you wouldn't think would influence a webcomic have influenced this webcomic. Like a lot of real life stuff. And then a lot of, because I had a pretty rough childhood, so I was pretty imaginative as a kid. So some other aspects are also just purely taken from like shit I imagined when I was very young. But some of it is based on my real life. Yay! Because apparently I'm that one weirdo that's like my real life influenced my work. So it begins. Desperate, I will crawl, waiting for so long. No love, there is no love. Die for anyone. What have I become? Oh my god. Finishing up one of my last bags of chips before I start work. I'm all prepared for when I start my job. I have energy drinks galore.
You know what? Yeah. I don't care. You know what? It doesn't even matter anymore. I've reached Zen. Listen, man.
Do you not want helpful tips?
You gotta pay attention to every little thing, dude. Every little thing is coming at you. Coming at you like Cleopatra. Dang it! God! Shit! No! Bitch! Shit! No! Damn it! Fucking God! Fuck! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fuck! Oh, fucking God! Fuck! No! What? God! No! Fucking
Come on,
whatever!
Oh.
No!
No, fuck, stupid!
No! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking come on! No! Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents!
Wow. Aaron loses his mind.
Purple plant! Why were you growing in the rock world?
We're only a third of the way through the episode, dude. It happens for me.
Alright, this battle is for real.
Yep.
I have a good feeling about this one. I'm bringing it downtown, you know, right? I'm playing music on the street. I'm getting a noise complaint, but you know what? I don't even care because this is my art. And no, fuck!
This is like watching
Damn it! Dang it! God! Shit! No! Bitch! Shit! No! Damn it! Fucking God! Fuck! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fuck! Oh, fucking God! Fuck! No! What? God! No!
Fucking come out! Whatever.
Oh. No! Fuck! No! Fuck! Stupid! No! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking Fucking come on! No! Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents! Dang it! God! Shit!
No, bitch, shit!
No! Damn it! Fucking God! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fucking God! Fuck no! What? No! Fucking shit! Whatever! Oh. No! Fuck! No! Fuck! Stupid! No! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking come on! No! Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents! Of course, you can't have the flatbread and not toast it. It's like spongy, gross, starchy ass fucking bread. Ass fucking bread. It's made to be toasted. Of course I want it toasted. Really fucking toast it and then dang it! God! Shit! No! Bitch! Shit! No! Damn it! Fucking God! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fucking God! Fuck no! What? No! Fucking shit! Whatever! Oh. No! Fuck! No! Fuck! Stupid! No! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking come on! No! Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents!
Drop it.
Fuck this game! No! It's all over! King of the Radio! This is the worst game ever made! I don't know, I'm kinda getting into it. Ever made! Yeah! Dang it! God! Shit! No! Bitch! Shit!
No! Damn it!
Fucking God! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fucking God! Fuck no! What? No! Fucking shit! Whatever! Oh. No! Fuck! No! Fuck! Stupid! No! What the fuck? For fuck's sake! Fucking come on! No! Don't fucking jump at me, you piece of shit! I'll fucking stab your parents!
In sleep you sang to me, in dreams we came. That voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find the phantom of the opera is there inside my mind.
Sing once again with me.
Our strange to end.
My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
It's me they hear.
Your spirit and your
voice in one combined. The phantom of the opera is there inside my in all your fantasies, you always knew
I know this! Sir, Annie.
that man and mystery.
were both in
Sing, my angel of music.
Is there the phantom of the
Sing for me.
I can't sing that right now. I need to actually be singing the song to be able to hit these notes. I can't do it.
Sing, my angel. Sing. Sing for me.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest. And nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. But I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 and love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved. Love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Do you want to come on? Scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. Soon to bop, bop, boom, boom, boom. I've been spinning way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. But my breath fogged up the glass, and so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and say like me.
Open up your plans and then you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate.
Cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
Gonna end this for now. We'll end the redraw of my panels. I'm done redrawing panels for a bit. I'll work on those later.
would react badly to the slightest hint of hesitance. He'd bend awkwardly to suit my mood, no word from his defense. I'd cry knowing how my tears felt like acid burning through his skin. Pushed every little button but the right one that would let me in. Now he's afraid of me. He's afraid of me. It took me by surprise, the hatred in his eyes. I've pushed this man as far as he could go, but he lacked the words to let me know. He acted out, now I can see it is my fault. I made changes that went unnoticed, sang songs for deaf ears. Mistook my silence for punishment as it had been all these years. I'd cry knowing how my tears felt like acid burning through his skin. Now he's afraid of me. He's afraid of me. It took me by surprise, the hatred in his eyes. I pushed this man as far as he could go, but he lacked the words to let me know. He acted out, now it took me by surprise, the hatred in his eyes. I pushed this man as far as he could go, but he lacked the words to let me know. He acted out, now I can see it is my fault.
Hey, Macklemore, can we go thrift shopping?
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Nah, walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock. I'm just pumped. I bought some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. The people like,
Damn, that's a cold ass honky.
rolling in hella deep, headed to the mezzanine. Dressed in all pink, set my gator shoes. Those are green, draped in a leopard mink. Girl standing next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly sheets. But shit, it was 99 cents. I get copping it, washing it. About to go and get some compliments. Passing up on those moccasins. Someone else has been walking in. Bummy and grungy fucking man. I am stunting and flossing and saving my money. And I'm hella happy that's a bargain, bitch. I'ma take your grandpa style. I'ma take your grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa, can I have his hand-me-down? Velour jumpsuit and some house slippers. Dookie brown leather jacket that I found. Dig it. They had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a kneeboard. Hello, my ace man, my mellow. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my fringe game, hell no. I could take some pro wings, make them cool, sell those. The sneakerheads will be like,
Oh, he got the Velcro.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
I had to go for a razor mic. This just screamed it.
$20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
well she know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What she knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that plaid button up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm at the Goodwill, you can find me in the I'm not stuck on searching in the section. Your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannel zebra jammies secondhand. I rock that motherfucker. The built-in onesie with the socks on that motherfucker. I hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant bitch. I call that getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by a business. That shirt's hella dope. And having the same one as 6 other people in this club is a hella don't. Peak gang, come take a look through my telescope. Tryna get girls from a brand, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't.
Goodwill. Poppin' tags. Yeah.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat
From that thrift shop down the road. I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome.
Is that your grandma's coat?
I'm through with standing in line, the clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Tell me what you want.
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs and a bathroom I can play baseball in. And a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
So what you need?
I'll need a credit card that's got no limit and a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High Club at 37,000 feet.
Been done.
I want a new tour bus full of old guitars. Mine star on Hollywood Boulevard. Somewhere between Cher and James Dean is fine for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great like Elvis without the tassels. Hire 8 bodyguards that love to beat up assholes. Sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free. I'm gonna dress my ass with the latest fashion. Get a front door key to the Playboy mansion. Gonna date a centerfold that loves to blow my money for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's zoo. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I'm gonna sing those songs that offend the senses. Gonna pop my pills from a past dispenser. Get washed
right so I don't get them wrong. Well, we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all stay skinny cause we just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars at the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with the bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's zoo. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Well, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, I wanna be a rock star.
I got those jetpack blues, just like Judy, the kind that make June feel like September. I'm the last one that you'll ever remember, and I'm trying to find my peace of mind behind these two wide highway lines. When the city goes silent, the ringing in my ears gets violent. She's in a long black coat tonight, waiting for me in the downpour outside. She's singing, baby, come home, in a melody of tears while the rhythm of the rain keeps time.
Did you ever love her, do you? That looks cute. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this at a later time, but that looks super cute. Save as. Slow dance with you. The sweetness never lasts, you know. I forgot I was working on this at one point. Look at that, all that Virgin Mike family. Do you know? And did you never want to be alone? She's in a long black coat tonight, waiting for you in the downpour outside. She's singing, baby, come home, in a melody of tears while the rhythm of the rain keeps time. Oh. Did you ever love her, do you know? And did you never want to be alone? She was singing, baby, come home.
Those walls I built, well, baby, they're tumbling down, and they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. The risk that I'm taking, I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade away. See your halo. See your halo. See your Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade away. See your halo.
All is forgiven, baby. Come on, get dressed. You're my date to the pep rally tonight. You chunked me out like I was trash. For that, you should be dead. But then it hit me like a flash. What if high school went away instead? Those assholes are the key. They're keeping you away from me. They made you blind, messed up your mind, but I can set you free. You left me and I fell apart. I punched the wall and cried. Then I found you changed my heart and set loose all that truthful shit inside. And so I built a bomb. Tonight our school is Vietnam. Let's guarantee they never see their senior prom.
I was meant to be yours. We were meant to be one. Don't give up on me now. Finish one.
I was meant to be yours. So when the high school gym goes boom, with everyone inside, in the rubble of their tomb, we'll plant this note explaining why they died. We, the students of Westerberg High, will die. Our burned bodies may finally get through.
To you, your society turns out slaves and blanks. No thanks. Sign the students of Westerberg High. I'll finish this one later, but that's better than the last one. Find another word I had. Some of this is super old art. Take it along, finish one. I forgot this. I had an idea of they never met, and this was kind of like their first meeting, and it was dumb. Guys, her uncle is fucking a dork. He's like, I love my niece!
Can we not fight anymore, please? Can we not fight anymore? Veronica, sure you're scared, I've been there. I can set you free. Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. 1,
There's
2,
Dad.
bucket.
Soothing his son. Hey, fine kid. Dust you off. Oh my god, my old Undertale art. Ah, cringe.
No.
The cringe.
Veronica.
Alright, I think I'll end the stream there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you want to go check out my new webcomic, you can find it on Webtoon Global Comics and Tapastic. All you gotta do on either of these, any of these, is look up my username, Yashiroreaper, and you'll see 2 or 1 story on there, and just click on Akuma no Ikikata, and you can go check out the first 10 pages! Oh, I'm so psyched. So thank you guys so very much. Hopefully you'll stick around, and I'll be doing some cool stuff and working on my revamp of the Shadows first, like, 7 chapters, I believe, and making it all look pretty. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next stream. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, because that's where I tweet about all this shit. So thank you. Love you. You can watch this on my YouTube channel. I really gotta go. Bye-bye. Bye. The Jenny sea. My loss has been taken. I'll go to sea no more. Someday, somewhere, somehow, we're gonna be fine. Someday, somewhere, somehow. Yum, 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 yum.